Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is Societal Narcissism. This video is sponsored by contribution from Joe. And Joe originally donated to sponsor someone else's video who asked for help, and now they've completely backed out. They don't want to do it. So I'm going to use his contribution for this video. TikTok is fucked up. Let me just tell you, it is fucked up. I stand by my statement that this program, this app, whatever the fuck it's called, is meant for 14-year-old girls. And the number of dried out late stage Gen Xers and boomers that are inundating this goddamn program, trying to hold on to their youth, compete with their daughters, it's mind-blowing. This one here, I watched about half of this video, and it looks like there's a part 2 after this. So they all run in the same playbook. They are all running the same playbook. Here we go.
Hey, are you at the point of adult-child estrangement as a parent that you are constantly begging to know why? Are you caught in that cycle?
Another one. I have no idea why. I have no idea why I was cut off. Just out of nowhere. Just out of nowhere. I have no idea why my kids cut me off. This is what they do. This is what the estranged parents do. They got another playbook. There's an addendum to the narcissism playbook. It's the estranged parent. It's the estranged parent Audible out of the narcissism playbook. It's a new set of plays. They got a new narcissism coordinator that added this section after we started going no contact. It's the estranged parent Audible. Okay, you see it? Check. Oh shit, they got the formation. Audible. Omaha. This is what they're running. They're running the Audible. This is the Audible. I don't know. Nobody told me. They won't tell me why. Fucking no. Okay. Got you.
That they won't tell you why, but they demand that you apologize and take responsibility for all of the things that they feel that they were traumatized as a child for. However, they've cut off all communication.
So they're telling you to apologize, but they won't tell you why. You know why. Disney Gia. What are you, 60? 60? Disney Gia? Holy shit. Audible.
And so how would you possibly take responsibility?
How would I possibly know? How would I know what the abuse is? Look at this lunatic. How
would you possibly have a conversation and find out why?
The whole thing, this is Southern Vocal Fry, sing-song, same playbook.
They've made this decision, and what can we do to fix this? What can we talk about? What do I need to apologize for? Here's the thing. You can't. They know you can't. There was no opportunity for you to take responsibility.
You didn't give me the opportunity to gaslight you. All this is a Hoover, is an Audible. They saw the defense. They don't like the defense. We spot the formation. The defense play is to go no contact. Now they're yelling out Omaha. If you're a football fan, you know what that means. Okay? Razor. Change the play. They're audibling at the line. What's the audible? The audible is the gaslight. Oh shit, now we need the explanation. They know what it is. They just want you to say it so then they can gaslight against it. She knows goddamn well why her kids are no contact. This is why I tell you, there's no reason to tell them why they go in no contact. They know. They know. They're just looking for the opportunity to run the Audible and gaslight you.
For the ways your adult children believe you traumatized them.
Like even how she's talking with this vocal fry, that sing-song voice, it's taunting. She's almost taunting her children. She's taunting them.
Because if you are an adult child's parent who made the choice to go no contact, the steps they took before going full no contact, which were gray rock, civil contact, low contact, and then the big kahuna.
You could see the rage in her as she talks about. So she knows about gray rock. She knows about low contact. She knows about the stages. She chose to ignore them. And as she calls out each tactic of going no contact on our end, you can hear again the simmering rage that so many of these estranged parents have.
When they cut you off completely. You had never heard of this. You didn't know.
You've never heard. She's telling, like she's giving instructions to these estranged parents. Deny, 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 until they come out and tell you what the problem is, so then you can gaslight them. So you can catch the secondary sleeping and drop a pass right down the sideline. Touchdown. We got it back. We got him back. Oh, this woman looks deranged. She looks deranged.
What gray rock, low contact, no contact, those are words you've never heard before. Yes, they gave us boundary test. Yes.
Yes, they gave us so she knows. She knew what was happening. She knew what was happening, but she won't accept it. Because in her mind, it's how dare you? How dare you run defense on me? How dare you expect me to change? How dare you? How dare you want me to acknowledge and apologize and take accountability for the trauma that I've caused in your life? Look at her. She is deranged. This is the look you get and that voice you get right before she has her borderline meltdown, her histrionic breakdown. She starts smashing shit. Disney Gia.
They went low contact in the hope that we would immediately apologize for all of our shortcomings as parents.
She knows. She's admitting she knows how this works. But she wants you to say it. She wants you to say what the accusations are. Whether it's you ignored me, you called me names, you emotionally abused me, you sexually abused me, you physically abused me. Those things don't need to be called out. They know what they did. They didn't just forget. It didn't just slip their fucking mind. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. This is the same playbook. This is just an addendum to it for audibles. What's the audible for? The audible's for no contact. We saw the play. We see the formation. We know what's running. Now they want to try to call an audible. Don't fall for it.
But did your adult child actually sit down and say, Mom, I feel this was traumatic. I feel this was abusive. How do you feel about us going to a mediator, a facilitator?
No, you've already said you have been given boundary tests. Boundary test after boundary test, which you chose to ignore. Which you chose to act like wasn't happening. Because you didn't now say it. You didn't outright say it. Now she's going to try to gaslight everybody and say, oh, we didn't know. That's all it is. All she's doing is teaching audibles from the Narcissism playbook. That's it.
therapist, a life coach, and let's talking this out. And so, because I feel like there's some things that maybe you don't realize that you did when I was a child that really.
You don't realize you beat the shit out of me. You didn't realize you pulled me by my hair. I didn't realize you competed with me my whole life. Stole my femininity, stole my childhood, emasculated your sons, competed with your daughters, called names, were verbally abusive, were physically abusive, were neglectful, were selfish. No, you didn't actually tell me any of these things. So how would I know?
Really affected me as an adult. Did that conversation happen? Did your adult child?
And she's still talking to, as if she's talking to children. Condescending. Always condescending. Always talking from their high horse. All of these people's tone is condescending to their adult children. Completely disrespectful. Completely dismissive of their feeling. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. Yeah. I mean, she gray rocked. She went low contact. She went medium contact. And before they dropped the grand poobah of no contact, we were given boundary tests. But, we didn't know.
Come to you before you were blocked on their phone, their social media, threatened with arrest if you came near them to speak to them about it.
She was threatened with arrest? Ooh, well, doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me because it's pretty obvious. You could see that simmering psycho rage behind those SSRI eyes.
Did they have a conversation? No.
Nope. And just like the narcissist, they're going to hang on to anything that there was no conversation, so how could I know? Bullshit. Some things just don't need to be said. Because any conversation with these people gets turned around against you. They know. She knows. She clearly knows. But she's going to sit there in her condescending, taunting voice and be like, well, nobody ever told us. No. Why would we tell you? So you can deny it? So you can gaslight us? Call you crazy? No. You know why. You were given boundary tests that you obviously violated. So what am I going to talk to you about at this point? What are your children going to talk to you about at this point? Disney, Gia? Wait till you see the rest of her page.
They did not.
They did not. So therefore, I'm in the right. This is their warped thinking.
The reason you're driving yourself crazy asking why, and the reason you're begging to know how to reconcile. Mama, no contact was never meant for reconciliation.
She gets it. All right. So you understand we're serious. You understand we're serious. You're exactly right. No contact is meant to be permanent. It's not a silent treatment trying to manipulate. And at least she's kind of figured out what the rest of these estranged parents haven't figured out because they're constantly manipulating. We're not trying to manipulate you. We want you the fuck out of our lives permanently.
It's meant to be permanent.
There's a part 2 to this.
Okay, from this
oh my God. I mean, could this woman be any more vain? Can she be any more fucking vain? Like, it isn't obvious. It's got to be daughters who went no contact with her. It has to be. It has to be. Look at this. She's a clown.
Known as the toxic narcissist mom who is obsessed with herself and filters because no ma'am, you won't catch me on here making a TikTok without one of these. Yeah, this is exactly what I mean.
Oh, she must have been getting called out. Here's the good thing about TikTok and even the YouTube part of it. The no contact people are all over these people. They just don't have channels. They're in the comment section, but they don't have channels like mine. There's a few others. Holy shit. And after looking at her page, and we'll look at her page after this video, it's all, I mean, it's my, like, it just screams narcissism. Filters. This woman, what is she, 60? Running filters like a 14-year-old. That's why I say TikTok is for 14-year-old girls. Disney Gia.
In real life. Okay, so my whole TikTok is about parents of adult children who have decided to go no contact, and how, from a parent's point of view, you can move forward. There have been so many miscommunications about what I'm doing here. And so if you believe that I'm here to cry and beg and say my life revolves around my adult daughter.
It's a daughter, of course. No. Well, you're here to cry and beg and try to suck up sympathy. And you're trying to have as many flying monkey armies as you possibly can, so you can all stand as one to learn how to gaslight your children, to act like you don't know why your daughter went no contact, when all I got to do is scroll your page for 20 seconds and it's obvious you are a fucking child. You are a narcissistic child who has been in competition with her daughters her whole life. It is clear. With rage issues, we can see your underlying rage. We can see you're obsessed with yourself. We can see you're selfish. We can see you're a liar. We can see you're a gaslighter. You think, see, and again, they think they're special. They think they're fooling somebody. The only people they're fooling is themselves, because they're all a bunch of basic bitches. All of them.
You've come to the wrong place. You will see a person who is extremely grateful for the time I had with my adult daughter. Mm-hmm. You will see a woman who has accepted my adult daughter's choice, and someone who...
You've accepted it so much that you have loaded up your TikTok page with nothing but videos about your adult daughter. Right? Because this screams acceptance, people. This screams it, right?
Is very much living her best life and a whole new chapter. So moms that are here to actually learn how to accept this and move forward, glad you're here.
That's not what you're doing. You're trying to teach them how to gaslight them. You're trying to get these parents conditioned to say, I don't know why, if you would just tell me why, so then you could fucking gaslight them. So you can get them to make a move, run a deep play, and throw a bomb for a touchdown. This is an Audible. All this is an addendum to the narcissistic playbook. The Audible addendum. That's it.
Adult children who are here to call me crazy and reshare my video and say I'm crying. Y'all probably aren't getting the show you want to see.
No, we are. We don't need you crying. Because you remind us of so many of our parents. We see through you, and this is what they don't understand. They all act the same. Once you learn the playbook, once you know the plays, you can spot them from a mile away. It isn't hard, but they all think that they're special, and they're not. Basic bitches, all of them.
However, what I am going to do, I'm going to help your mom not give you that show, because I know it's a lot of fun.
You can't help yourself. You can't stop yourself. And now you'll lie to yourself and say, no, I'm doing it to you by teaching them. No, you're not. You're not. You're not. You're still trying to hoover your daughter back in. Every one of these videos is with the hope and with the intent that your daughter will see them. Every one of your videos is a taunt to your daughter that cuts you out of your life. Every single one of them. Is this the video she's going to watch? Is this the video she's going to watch? Is this the video she's going to watch? You're not fooling anybody, least of all me, sweetie.
So next thing I wanted to share was, some of you have mentioned that you are very familiar with 12-step programs, recovery, AA, NA, CODA, CA. There's a lot of A's I've learned. what I've learned through.
So she's talking about then other estranged parents. NAAACA. So addicts, alcoholics, drug addicts. Okay? This is who she's pandering to. So if they're alcoholics, drug addicts, narcotics users, whatever A is follows the first letter. It's destructive fucking behavior. It was selfish fucking behavior. What kind of fucking parents do you think you're dealing with, you dumbass? And that's not to say everybody who's been in AA or NA or whatever A is a narcissist or a sociopath. No. But we're talking about these estranged parents whose children have now cut them out. Who do you think you're fucking dealing with here?
Throughout all of this, when I did take a good look at myself, is I am a shitload of codependent.
No.
I harmed my children a lot by my codependent parenting style.
Oh.
Now,
what codependent? Meaning I was in competition with my daughter. I wouldn't let my daughter live her own life. Look at those fucking crazy eyes. Holy shit. So you do know. So then you do know why your daughter cut you out. You're a codependent. So what was the first part of this video about? Well, you don't know. It was a total gaslight. Again, if you just let them talk. If you just let them talk and listen. Without you being there like this, if you just let them go, they fucking confess every time. So then, what was the whole thing? We didn't know the gray rock and the bound. Like, you're a codependent. And if she's admitting she's a codependent, means she's trying to run the daughter's life. She's in competition with with her daughter. She's living vicariously through her daughter.
Most people would have the ability to discuss that with your adult children and maybe work through that in therapy. But if your adult child has decided to go no contact, you were not given that opportunity. So what I'm going to tell you is this. Find a 12-step program. That changed my life. I began going to Al-Anon, which is extremely helpful. And that turned into the program I really was meant to be in. And I'm going to share in another TikTok.
And the problem with those programs, they're good for a while. If you can get it, if you have a problem, if you go in, get over your problem, and get out, great. But for a majority, those programs turn into fucking cults. They just do.
What that program is about. But if you are in a 12-step program, take those steps, apply them to adult-child estrangement. Is your life insane? Step number 1, are you ready to stop that? Are you ready to get up?
So her life was insane. So, like, you're codependent, your life's insane, you're in Al-Anon Anonymous, whatever the fuck that is. But I don't know why my daughter went no contact. Yeah, you do. All you're looking for is teaching these people how to gaslight them.
Get out of the bed. Are you ready to stop begging and apologizing for things that you know you didn't do, but you think if you say it, they'll want you back?
Well, how are you going to deny something that you don't even know what it is? If you don't know what it is, what are you denying? This woman is a train wreck. This woman's a fucking train wreck.
Are you ready? Okay. All those steps that you've learned.
Throw on a pair of glasses, now I'm smart. Look, I can do that too. Do I look smarter now? Now I'm going to be smart.
AA, Al-Anon, any 12-step program. I want you to go look at them, and I want you to rephrase that on how are we going to use that. Okay.
And that's the end of that. So let's look at the rest of her. I'm not going to play any more of her videos. Look at this. Like, all obsessed with her hair. Again, in the car. Futzing with her makeup. Like, look at this psycho. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. She dresses like a fucking, like an 18-year-old. Oversized dog, of course. Disney years, Disney adult, red motherfucking flag, red motherfucking flag. Holy Christ, look at this infantilized dumbass. Filters. So other people have been calling her out for filters and basically acting like what are you doing with your life, you lunatic? Dressing like a 20-year-old, competing with her daughter, probably was wearing her daughter's clothes, you know? You know this woman. 60, like, look at her. This is her without makeup. She actually did something without makeup. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Disney Gia. Big difference between this and this, no? Can't figure out why your daughter went no contact with you, right? These Estranged channel, like I said, these Estranged channel programs are nothing but an Audible to in the Narcissism playbook. That's it. Just switch to the Audibles. They're getting to the line. They're looking at the defense, which is no contact, and it's like, oh shit, fucking Omaha. Omaha was one of Peyton Manning's signals. He was quarterback, for those of you who aren't football fans, where you yell Razor or Brown, Razor. That's calling an audible. You're changing the play at the line. This is what they're doing. They're just calling audibles. Wow. So, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you, Joe, so much for the contribution. I really appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, something you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up a Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supported, growing, and successful, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, you know what to do with either the Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, and email links in the description box below. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. Also, be sure to subscribe to both my channels on Rumble. Follow me on Twitter and Telegram as well. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been Societal Narcissism. Take care, everyone.